clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps.
Listen.
Girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Head and his hairs were white like wool. Okay, go on.
As white as snow.
You see, when you get older, you start getting the greys. All right. You see, you got the brother's hair showing you. He's got the woolly hair. All right, white like wool.
And his eyes were a flame of fire.
Eyes like a flame of fire. Look, this guy doesn't have the woolly hair. He doesn't have the flames of fire. That's who they claim to be Jesus, okay? So-called Jesus.
What happened to me?
Alright, let's read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Alright, you know the color of brass, sister? You see what you see there? So you see brass, right? Now it's good, let him listen. The words for other us. This is the healing. Yes, Christianity done a mind games on our heads, okay? So
we're recording the podcast.
If you don't want to be on the camera, you can just take 2 steps. Alright, you want to hear the words, alright? Alright, yeah, it's cool. Just cover up, brother, yeah? His head and his hair was white like wool. His eyes were like the flames of fire. This guy has got blonde hair and blue eyes. And his feet don't look brass. He doesn't have brass skin. Alright, because your color of your feet are the same color as the rest of your skin, okay?
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace. And his voice the sound of many waters.
And his, look, you see that? His voice was deep. This guy, his voice ain't deep. His voice is soft. Like a damn faggot, really. And like a funny man. Alright, so what we have to know is, this is a lie. Give me Job 9:24. Job 9:24.
Yeah, we're going to read that.
This is the book of Job 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
Most High has given this place, alright, to who he wants to. The earth, but right now, the earth has been given to the wicked people, man. Alright, that's why we're saying, what's going on?
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Covers the faces of the judges. This is the judge. The Messiah is a judge. What else is the judge? Moses, Abraham, Noah, Adam. When you're watching the films, the Genesis films, they're looking Caucasian. King Solomon, in the King Solomon films, he's looking damn Albanian or something. You understand? Yeah, we'll go into that. Alright, yeah, we're gonna finish this.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
This is a question. Who is the wicked now? He covereth the faces of the judge. This is the wicked now. That's the question. If you want to identify who he is, he covered the faces of the judges. We read what the Messiah really looks like. No, he's brass. His skin is brass. His skin like ours, brother. Like all of ours. Like you two, yeah. Alright? Satan is a deceiver. Yeah. He doesn't like the fact that we're learning this. Brother, let's get this sister one more. No, bro, please. No, brother, look. It's all good, man. No, no, they do. They look at us like jokers, but brother, we're not gonna hurt them. I know. Give me first. Give me Isaiah. Give me Isaiah 20. Yeah, Isaiah 42:22. Isaiah 42:22. And give me Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26. Bring these out quick. Yes, just sister, he's over. He's not gonna do nothing because the way his brothers are here. He ain't gonna do nothing. We see him every week. And look at him. Look, he's gonna die of cancer anyway. He smokes every day, man. Leave him to die of his cigarette, man.
This is the book of Ephesians 4 verse...
Hey brother, listen.
It's all right. Ephesians 4 and 26. Be ye angry and sin not.
Bro, be angry, but don't sin, bro.
God.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Don't be angry. Don't let the sun go down and you're angry all the time, bro. What you're hearing right now is the word of healing. This word is healing, bro. Understand? So what it is, we go through oppression. We go through hardship. Do you understand? We've been through that.
PTSD.
Bro.
Go, bring it
Oh,
on.
bring it. Sister.
Brother, hear this.
Please. Brother, look, let's
Give it a little time.
Bro, look.
Hear this. Yeah, no, we're gonna hear you. We're gonna hear you. Yeah, go. Yeah, go to verse 42.
20, yeah?
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 20. See many things. 21. Verse 21. The Lord Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake.
So this is sister.
The Most High's name is Yahweh. It's not Jehovah. There's no J 500 plus years ago. Right? Yahweh, right?
Yahweh is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify his law.
So we have to magnify the laws. The laws are that men, we can't cut our beards. We have to keep our beards. We can't shape up and line up. Women, they're not allowed to wear men's clothes. You understand? We have to make sure, you're right, sis? We have to make sure we keep the laws and keep righteous, okay?
Magnify his laws and make it honorable. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Because we don't keep the laws and the commandments, we have been robbed, we have been spoiled, we've lost our heritage, we've lost our ways.
For we are people robbed and spoiled.
Alright, go on.
They are all of them
listen,
snared in holes.
We're snared in holes, we're put in holes. Alright, go on.
And they are hid in prison houses.
And that is the so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans. Where we are the ones, niggers or spics. You see the Spanish, they call us the spics. Negra. Alright, listen.
They are all for a prey, and none delivereth them for a spoil, and none save restore. Who?
Okay, that again. But this is the people.
For this is a people robbed and spoiled.
So we've been robbed from our homelands, from our ancestors, right? And spoiled, yeah?
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
So our people are hid in prison houses, right? We fill up the jail cells. Go on.
They are for a prey, and none delivereth.
So these are the Israelites. This is the Israelites, okay? We are the Israelites. The other ones are the Edomites. Understand? That guy that was standing there, he was Elam. His biblical nationality is Elam. Alright, listen.
For they are for prey and none delivered.
But they are for a prayer and none delivered.
For a spoil and none save restore.
Sister, you have to go, but thank you for listening, alright? Go on. Careful, brother. Look, come. Look, come. Don't worry, it's alright. He's just there. He's upset. He's there. Dying. Doctor can't help you, okay? Yeah. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 15, verse 6. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 17. The angel came and rubbed you up, yeah? And make you feel better. Go to church, yeah? Which one is the church? Pentecostal church. Yeah. Then just fuck it up. Hey sister, I'll tell you another thing. What we was just talking about before you came up was healing powers. The Most High, he's got different people in the congregation, in the body. So now, the body, the healing is this word. The cleansing is this word. Alright, we're going to show you some scriptures. Go. 30 and 17.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 13 verse 17. But I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee from thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
Look, see that? The Most High, it says he will restore health unto you and heal you. Because why? We are Zion that no one seeketh after. It says therefore a prey and no one delivereth. We read that in Isaiah.
Don't post me, man.
Alright, read this.
If you post me,
This is the
then
book of Exodus chapter 15, verse 26, and said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy power,
We diligently listen to the word of the Most High of the Lord, sister. Yeah?
and will do that which is right in his sight.
Do what is right, okay? What is right in the sight of the Most High? Let's ask the sister, please, yeah? No, but the word of God. But what is right? Because remember, we just said his name ain't Yahuwah, it's Yahweh. His name not Yahushua, is Yahweh Shai. Alright? So when you got this is wrong in the eyes of the Most High. The word, it says he's like what? What color is the Messiah like? What skin is like? Sister, what did the Bible say? His skin was like what? The color of brass. Sister, brother, let's let it marinate to the sister. You know what I mean? Let's let it marinate to the sister. His skin is like brass. Don't leave that man alone, King. Leave that man alone, right? Don't touch the man, please, yeah? No. Yeah, but don't touch him, please. Yeah. We don't need reparations. We're gonna get the kingdom of heaven. Sister. No, but the sister, the truth is that this is the light, okay? That the truth is the light. This is a light. This is darkness. Read it.
And said, if thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Yahweh thy power, and will do that which is right in his sight, and will give ear to the commandments, and give ear to his commandments.
Sister, do you know the commandments? Do you know the commandments, sister? Do you know what the commandments, sister? No, there's more than 10. There's over 600 commandments. Yeah. Do you know how many laws there are in the world? There's a lot of laws in the world. Alright, so listen, there's over 1,000 laws in London, okay? Please read that, sister, yeah? So listen, there's more than 10 commandments and laws, okay? There's a law about what men can wear and what women can wear. There's a law how we need to keep our face, our beard and our hair. There's a law. There's a law about our garments. There's a law how we need to plant our seeds. We can't mix the grapes with the tomatoes and the tomatoes with the, you understand? The potatoes. There's a law about we can't keep the animals, the donkeys together with the horses. We got to give them each separate stables, all right? There's a law about not eating swine. Do you eat pork? Do you eat bacon? Do you eat crabs? Prawns? Do you eat prawns? Okay, yeah, so that's good. All right, sis, that's good. You don't eat prawns and them things. Good, sis. Good. All right, so look, there's laws in the Bible, right? So let's keep reading. And keep all his statutes. I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am Yahweh that healeth thee. That is what?
I am Yahweh that healeth thee.
So sister, that healing process, right, it comes from when you start to learn the laws and the commandments of the Lord, okay? So what it is, right now, in ignorance, you might not know all the ways of the Lord. Like the brother was saying, we've been brought up from what? Slavery. We've been brought up from PTSD. Saying we're black, or we're Negro, or we're colored, or we're black British, or we're, you get me? So now, or we're ebony, or we're Nubian. You get it? There's all these words that we put on us, but the better word to use is Israelites. We are the biblical Israelites. There's people that don't even call themselves Israelites up there on the hill. They call themselves Israelis. They don't call themselves the Israelites. They're Israelis. We are the Israelites. Do you understand? Those are the devils the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
When you read the Bible in Revelations 2 and 9. Revelations 3 and 9 says they're going to come and worship the ground and the feet, or worship our feet. So sis, I know you have to go, but this is the church. The Most High is trying to send you to a church. This is a church here. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, No, no. Well, Hackney, it's not about building. I'm listening. Yeah, but sister, the Bible isn't about hands. Any building made with hands. The temple literally is within us. 1 Corinthians chapter 3.
Book of Acts 7 and verse 48. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands.
Made with what?
Made with hands.
God doesn't live in temples made with hands, alright?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
What?
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So that's what you need to know, sister. That God doesn't live in church made with hands, buildings. We are the church. Matthew 18:18. We are the church. Where you see us around here, that is what it's about. Give me that in Joel chapter 2 verse 27.
This is the book of Matthew 18 and verse 18. 18:20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name.
His name?
In my name.
And his name is Yahweh. Do you remember that, sister? Yahweh.
There am I in the midst of them.
That's where the Most High is. He's not in the midst of Jehovah wickedness. He's not in the midst of Ishmael, Allah. He's not in the midst of the Kemetans, the god of Geb, the god Keb, and Nut and Nut and Nutsi. They ain't in the god of the Buddha, man. Or in the god of the Kadesh or Ganesh or whatever. He's the god of Abraham, the god of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, sister. Do you get it? And we are the Israelites. And the whole world, they have to use our book to make their book seem like it's something. They actually use our history of our ancestors that wrote it down for their children, us, and they use our book to just so they can seem like they're smart. You understand? So when you go to the church, sister, that so-called white man, you take all these away from your house. You burn them. You step on these. You rip them up. You cut them to pieces. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 24. It's everything we're saying is a law. This is how you get healed. This is if you keep the laws, you get healed, right? That's what we just read, right? This is a healing process. Go on.
This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 24. 25. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire.
You what?
Shall ye burn with fire.
Burn this something with fire, man. When you see the conquistadors and the Spanish, sister, when you get all these images, take them out your house. If they look like a Spanish guy, you burn it with fire. If it looks like an Italian, you burn it with fire. If it looks like a damn Caucasian, an Arab, an Indian, a Chinese man, you burn it with fire.
That's right.
We don't have no images, man. We don't even have images of so-called black men, man. No images allowed. If there's any fake images of Yahweh Shai, you burn it with fire, man.
Right.
I don't want no image of Yahweh Shai. All images get burnt with fire because it's in the Bible. And look, she's confounded because she damn prays to her idol. She prays to him. You see that Caucasian there? She was like, what? My Mary, her holy, not holy, her unholy Mary, man.
This is Exodus 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not. No, well, I didn't. I just got that one. Yeah?
That was more. Yeah, but that was good though. That was good. 7 and 25.
Salakia. This is the book of Deuteronomy 7 and verse 25. The graven images of their gods shall you burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein, for it is an abomination unto Yahweh thy power. Neither shall ye bring in an abomination into thine house.
That's what we said to the sister. Take that out of your house and burn that thing, man. It said what? It keep reading.
Neither shall thou bring any abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. For thou shalt utterly detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing.
What is a what?
For it is a cursed thing.
What is what?
For it is a cursed thing.
That's a curse, man. You gotta detest that, man. You be like, damn, this whole time I didn't know that the Messiah, when I read it, Daniel, he's got woolly hair, man. There's no woolly hair there. Take that out your house and burn it. That's a detest thing. Even if you try to reenact an image of the Messiah, take it out your house, burn it. That's a detest thing. There's no graven image. Go back to the Exodus now. There's what?
Exodus 20 and verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
That's the point. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. They've got that white damn Caesar Borgia everywhere, man.
Every damn thing.
Pope Alexander the Sutton, the whatever number he was. Yeah, it was his son, man. The flaming homo, man. Faggot, man. Burnable wood to be burnt.
Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above.
Yeah, the Messiah, the Most High, he lives in the heaven above. Don't make any image of the Messiah, man. Of the Most High, Selector.
Or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahweh, thy power, am a jealous power, and visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Yeah, and there's you get judged. You don't get judged for your father. Bro, come here 2 words, Pilder. Come here 2 words, King. Alright, cool. You don't get judged for what your father done, man. You get judged for what you done. You come back and you get judged from in the generations to come to pass, man. That's why you're like, oh no. Why am I born like this? Why am I got this infirmities? Because the Most High came back to get you, man. You was actually chosen out of them billions of little seeds just to come back to get your judgment, man. Now, I remember you, man. The Most High, I remembered you. I pulled out your number. This is for you. Go on. No, Joel.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
That what?
That I am in the midst of Israel. And that I am Yahweh, your power, and none else.
And what?
And I am Yahweh, your power, and none else.
Yeah, the Most High is only the power of the Israelites. He's only the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And nobody else is. That is just plain and simple.
Go to the book of Baba Kushar. Go to no, wait, hold this. I want Exodus 16. Exodus, no, sorry. Chapter Exodus chapter 3 and 6. And I want Matthew 24. Matthew 22 and 3.
This is Exodus chapter 3 and verse 6. Moreover, he said, I am the power of thy father, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon power.
Yeah, man, he's the power. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And you're gonna tremble, man. Moses trembled. He was afraid. So what do you reckon you guys are, man? Read this.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 32. I am Yahweh of Abraham. I am the power of Abraham, and the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob. Power is not, Yahweh is not the power of the dead, but of the living.
Exactly, man. We deal with the God of the living. Everyone else that deal with idol worship are dealing with the God of the dead, man. The God of this world. Satan, man. We deal with the God of the living, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hey, bro. Give 2 minutes, bro. 2 minutes, bro. You know, yeah? We're the Israelites, King. We're the Israelites. He knows the thing. Yeah, man. It's high time, man, to get together with the brothers, man. Give me that First John. You know what? 1 John chapter 4 and 1. And give me the Sirach. Yeah. Fun.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 4 and verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they are of power, because many false prophets have gone out into the world.
Yeah, man.
Everything we're about is to try the spirits, man. Many false prophets have gone out into the world. You can't just believe everyone, like, oh yeah, take it for gospel and trust. You gotta trust in the Most High, man. But that's why it says in what we do, we come out and we try them. You don't just say, oh yeah, just come, stand up with us, trying us, yeah, you're with us now. No, we gotta make sure we try them, we try the spirit, man. Because they're a brother today and then they're a Judas tomorrow, man. That's how it goes. But you gotta try the spirit. Right? That's how it is amongst all the in everything you should be doing. Right? You shouldn't just be taking it on. Especially with some of the men. That's why when you go on a date, you have a couple dates before you lay down and give off the spiritual transmitted devotions, man. Go on.
Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 1. Every friend saith, I am his friend also, but there is a friend which is only a friend in name.
There's a friend that's only a friend in a name. There's only a friend that's because you're known in the roads. There's a friend that's only a friend because you know everyone talks about you and you're famous. You got your Instagram, you got millions of followers.
You're hood famous.
Yeah, you're famous, man. You're a hood star.
Verse 2. It is not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned. Salakia, is it not a grief unto death when a companion and friend is turned to an enemy? O wicked imagination, whence comest thou in to cover the earth with deceit? There is a companion which rejoiceth in the prosperity of a friend, but in the time of trouble will be against him. There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly, and taketh up the buckler against the enemy.
Yeah, that's the one, man. That would actually help you out, man. Those are the friends you need around. The ones that are ready to go, the ones that are ready to stand up and fight for their nation, man. Give me that in Maccabees. 1 Maccabees chapter 3. Yeah, hold that, because there's... Yeah, 1 Maccabees chapter 3.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 20. They came against us in much pride and iniquity to destroy us, and our wives and our children, and to spoil us. But we fight for our lives and our laws. But we fight for our lives and our laws. Wherefore, Yahweh himself will overthrow them before our faces, and as for you, be ye not afraid of them.
Yeah, man, the Most High is going to destroy them before our face, man. Be ye not afraid of them, man. So we fight for what? Our lives and laws. These are the brothers you want around you, man. You want the brothers around you that will fight for with you till death, man. Give me that John 15:13. Read that last week, man. Gotta read this again. But this is the love, man.
This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13.
Yeah.
Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend.
For his friend, man. That's what it's about. Not a lot of men are gonna lay down his life. They get when the When it gets cracking, bro, they're not about. Speedy Gonzalez, man. Andale, andale. I heard the Spanish knows that one, innit? Andale, andale. Arriba. Speedy Gonzalez. Hey, he knows that one, innit? Spanish, man. They quick to run away, man. Go.
This is Sirach 37 and verse 6. Forget not thy friend in thy mind, and be not unmindful of him in thy riches.
Yeah, it's not about the money. But keep your friend at all times, man. Because he's got a little paper now. Alright, look out for your friend. It doesn't matter about the pays, man.
Every counselor exalteth counsel, but there is some that counseleth for himself. Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he have, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people out there that will listen to your counsel and use it, man. Use it against you, or use it for himself to gain. When he's taking it in, be careful who you talk to and you confide amongst, man. Not all of them are there for your best interest at heart. That is in the Bible. There's ways it talks about how to be social. Sociology is in the Bible, bro. There's many things that you get understanding from, because all scripture is given to us for inspiration and knowledge and understanding.
Verse 9, and say unto thee, thy way is good, and afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee. Consult not with one.
Wow, man. He says he stands over there to see what's going on. Wow.
10. Consult not with one that suspecteth thee, and hide thy counsel from such as envy thee. Neither consult with a woman touching of whom she is jealous.
Yeah, you're not going to speak to your woman about another woman. Oh yeah, don't she look nice? I'm going to chat to her later. Yeah, my other wife, yeah, she's cooking me up meals better than you, man. She cooks up a good, wait, what about my one? She cooks up a good potato salad, you know?
Actually, a salad.
What? She cooks a better potato salad than me. You're not going to go and tell her that, man. Alright, go on.
Neither with a coward in matters of war.
Yeah, you're not going to speak to a damn wuss, man. They're about to go, come on, them guys that have never been on it, you're not going to say, yeah, well, come defend it. My man's always in the background, bro. I'm not going to come today. I can't come camp, man. The train, the train, man. I've got a side with my wife. She's my wife needs to be to You're not going to speak to him about coming to camp, bro. You're going to be like, look, I've told him once, twice, couple times. You dust your feet, man. You start saying, look, the ones that come to camp are the ones that I'm going to deal with at camp, man. Alright? Yeah, those are the ones you talk to about coming to war, man.
That's right.
Nor with a merchant concerning exchange, nor with a buyer of selling, nor with an envious man of thankfulness.
Yeah, you're not gonna go to an envious man and he's gonna. How is a man that's envious gonna know how to say ask for forgiveness? Go on.
Nor with an unmerciful man touching kindness.
Yeah, you're not gonna talk to an unmerciful man talking about how to be kind. That's self-explanatory.
Nor with the slothful for any work.
Yeah, you're not gonna talk to a lazy guy and say, oh yeah, we've got a painting job going on. He's not coming. He's lazy, fam. Yeah, we can get some money, you know. We can work it out, man. Look, Sunday we get double pay, man. Come true. He ain't coming, bro. He's lazy.
Nor with an idle servant of much business. Hearken not unto these in any matter of counsel, but be continually with a godly man.
But that's the point, alright? When you try them, alright, as gold is tried in the furnace, man, be continually with a godly man. Alright, go on.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Go to Amos 2, Amos 3 and 3. All praises to Abba Shem Shai. Khan. Give me Amos chapter 3 and verse 3 quickly. Khan, Shalom, Shalom.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 3. It says, can two walk together except thou be agreed.
Read that again from the top, bro.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Can two walk together except they be agreed? How can two walk together and one wants to walk to the left?
And he wants to walk to the
Right, we're not walking together. You're not agreeing with things, man. We have to all make sure that we agree and we come to the conclusion of the truth, man. Praise to Allah, so on. Alright, you have to work together and be agreed, man. Yeah, sister, you're an Israelite. Alright, you're an Israelite. You're the God's chosen people. Yeah, you two both. Alright, you're Israelites. You need to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Alright, yes, King. So yeah, can two walk together lest they be agreed? Go back to the that verse there.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 20.
You want 22 and 20 or do you want 25? What verse you want first, 20 or 25?
22 and 20.
Can't.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 22 and verse 20. Whoso casteth a stone at the birds, flayeth them away, and he that abideth his friend breaketh friendship. Though they draw a sword at thy friend, yet despise not, for their way be a returning to favor. If thou hast opened thy mouth against thy friend, fear not, for they may be a reconciliation, except for upbraiding or pride or disclosing of secrets, or a treacherous wound. For these things every friend will depart.
Yeah, so there's a way you can
Reconciliate.
reconciliate your friend. A friend, if you deal with him according to rebuke, you deal with him like, yo, you know what? We need to get there on time, man. We need to make sure we stop doing this. This is going to help out the business. We're going to move together. You know what I mean? It's a friend business. You're reconciliating him, man. Like, bro, when we're dealing with coming to work, when we're dealing with our business partners, we got to make sure we're looking presentable, man. When we're dealing with in aspect, when we're dealing together with the people on the streets, we need to look orderly. We need to look like everyone is taking order, and we're dealing with the thus saith the Lord. If we start going into other matters, the people are going to think these guys, they're just crazy out here in the streets, man. That's why we do thus saith the Lord. Everything we do is written within the scriptures. When they want to answer a question, we go and ask the Lord to guide us, to show us the right verse, to teach the people. We're not like the Christian church, no, let's make up a dream, let's make up a fantasy tale. No, we use thus saith the Lord. Now what the people don't get told by the Christian pastors, right? When we reconciliate a friend, we have to show them the commandments and the laws. Get that? Give me Leviticus 18 and 17, 19, 17, and get Proverbs chapter 27 and 5. And if you got a Bible, you got a sword on you. Yeah, give me Psalms 141 and verse 5.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27 and verse 5. Open rebuke is better than secret love. What? Open rebuke is better than secret love.
So look, if we rebuke someone, it's not in malice, it's not in slapping them down or casting them aside. It's showing them the way that the Lord wants us to live. There's ways the Lord wants us to live, sister. You know? So we got to find out why this is this way. Go on, read.
This is the book of Leviticus 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
And that's what we got. We got black on black crime. We got sisters bitching on other sisters. We got them dogging their husbands down. Their children back chatting and say, get out my house. You look like your dad, man. Get out my house. We got our women talking bad onto their own children, man. We got our men, they don't want to come home to their wife and children. What we got hate in our households. Let's just be real, amongst our nations. But them, the Turkish, they got a big Turkish calf around the corner, man. They got the Algerian cafe on the corner. They got the Chinese Chinatown. They got the Jewish hill with the Jewish people. They got the MI5 and the damn Scotland Yard, man. What do we have? We got our bookies. You know what I mean? What have we got, bro?
1-2 barbershop.
We got our two barbershop, our West Indian restaurant, and you go in there, or a West African restaurant, you go in there, they're rude and disrespectful as well to you, man. Your own people, they're not nice to us, yeah? So read this.
Leviticus 19 and 17.
So Moses wrote Leviticus, okay? And the Most High gave it to him to tell the children of Israel. Alright, this?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
And as soon as we start to love one another, all these other nations will be scared of us. They'll be like, wow, these guys they're together in unity. They don't hate one another. They've created their own bank. They got a Turkish bank. They got a Barclays bank that was created because of the slavery of the so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans. That bank wouldn't even be invented if it wasn't for slaves. The Hispanics, the damn, what's it called, the Spaniards, they've got damn gold and Federal Reserve that was passed on to America. All these lot have had their Federal Reserves, gold, silver and banking systems. We, the so-called blacks, we ain't done nothing like that. Alright? You can say Solomon was rich and all these things, but we didn't own the world. They had world rulership, right?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
So when you rebuke your neighbor, it's taking him out of sin. Because what is sin? Give me that in first one. What is a sin, sister? Do you know? We're gonna go. Like you said, we use the Bible for all things, right?
This is the book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
Who that committeth sin, you transgress the laws. You understand? So we need to know the laws of the Lord. Alright, yeah, the name is Yahweh. We need to know the laws of Yahweh. Yah, come by Yah, hallelujah. You understand? Not Jehovah. We need to know the laws of Yahweh. Yah. Alright? Read this.
Romans 7 and verse 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid. Nay, I had not known sin but by the law.
You wouldn't even know what sin is if you don't know the law. Because a sin is a transgression of God's law. You get it? So we need to know the laws now. Because people are saying, oh, he's a sinner. He loves the sin, but he hates the sinner. Have you heard that before? That's not in the Bible. He hates both of those, man. He hates sinners and he hates the sin as well. He wants you to repent from your sins. Did you get that, man? Alright, let's read that. He hates the sin and the sinner. Give me a Sirach. Chapter 10. Alright. Is that 10? Yeah. Yeah, because no, it's 6 then, it's 6. It's 12. Yeah, do you know the sin? Yeah, read that. Keep up to the... But the sinner, yeah, there it is. There.
This is the book of Sirach chapter 12 and verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners.
For the what?
For the Most High hateth sinners.
So when it says, oh, he loves the sin and he hates the sin and loves the sinner, read that again.
For the Most High hateth sinners.
The Most High hates sinners. So what we need to do is know how to keep the laws. Do you understand? Give me that in Proverbs. Read finish that.
And will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
So the Most High is going to have a mighty day of punishing the people. So when he punishes the people, we need to know how not to be a sinner, so we don't get punished. Because the gospel is for the so-called blacks, Hispanics and Native Americans. What's your nationality, big man? What's your nationality? You're Ghana. Ghana, yeah? So the Ghana, are you what tribe? Are you Fenty? Or are you Ashanti? So Ashan is a biblical name. Ashan means smoke. in Hebrew. All right, that's a name in the Bible. So now, as an Ashanti man, do you know your heritage and your ancestors? Who are they? Okay, so do you know where are you from, sister? Jamaica. Okay, so you know that the Jamaica flag has the same kente clothing as the kings of Ghana, the Akans. The Akans. So the Ashantis and the Akans and the Jamaicans, they have a connection, and that connection is what? The slavery. Do you understand?
That's right.
Give me Amos chapter 3 and 1. We're going to show you something, bro. This is something they don't teach you in church, bro.
That's right.
You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You're not going nowhere. You're staying here. You're staying right here. You're not going nowhere.
Amos 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
What are we?
O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
Who does he know?
You only have I known.
He only knows the Israelites, sister. You see that?
Right.
He only knows the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
On.
Sister, you have to hear this word. You walked by twice now.
I know my Bible.
Hey, yo, young sister, why are you being disrespectful like that? The Most High, when he comes, he's not coming for that rude, abrupt. That's what I'm saying. Abomination she deals with then, man. She must deal with woman and woman and that. Hey, look, hear this. Let's not take away the facts of the matter, right? Anyone that don't believe the word of God shall be destroyed.
That's right.
Give me Proverbs 13 and verse 13. This is serious stuff. This ain't a joke.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13 and verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed.
Shall what?
Shall be destroyed.
You that despiseth the Bible, the word, is going to be destroyed, man. The Bible's got prophecies in here. It tells us about thermonuclear destruction.
That's right.
And our people are destroying themselves with the smoking anyway, man.
That's right.
You're just killing yourself, bro. Who's going to help you when you're trying to help yourself out of the situations, man?
That's right.
The government, they give you the weed, the alcohol, the gambling. Understand? They even give you these damn whorish women, alright, because why they promote that in the music industries. And then the women get the MK Ultra, they want to get the nails and the hair done.
That's right.
And they come out here, you get beguiled with a damn Jezebel spirit, man.
That's right.
Talking about YOLO. You know what I mean? You only live once. I'm the GOAT. The greatest of all time. And you think you're good, man.
Madness.
That's madness. So on the situation at hand, right? Get into what was getting. You holding that one there, bro? Alright, so this is what it's about. Yeah, you finished that, yeah?
This is Proverbs 7 and verse 1. My son, keep the words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live.
What? Keep my commandments and live.
That's the point. If you keep the commandments, you live. That's why it says the sinner, he's going to come and repel vengeance on the people that want to stay in their stupidness.
That's right.
Keep the commandments and live.
And my law is the apple of thine eye.
And that is only for the Israelites, because Israel, you only have I known out of all the families of this earth. Israel, there's got the Greeks, there's a book called Rome, there's the Spaniards, the Caucasians, there's the Indians, Elam, right? There's the Chinese, the Moabites. In the Bible, there's names. Look here. You might not have known these names. Hold it. You might not have known these names, okay? Aram is Syria. Ishmael, all right? The Arabs. All right, look, Chinese, the Moab. You might know some of them. You know Ishmael, all right? You know some of them, right? Did you know that the so-called white man, they're called Edom? When you read, have you heard of Jacob and Esau? Esau are Edom, the Spaniards, all right? Well, no, there's Spainers on here as well, right? Spanish, Tarshish. So these are the original Spanish people, but they're mixed up with Esau. Esau has come from the Caucasus Mountains of Russia, and when he came out, he mixed himself amongst the Tarish people and the Kittimites, the Ashkenaz, Javan, so the Russians, the Magog. Most of these are mixed up with Esau, the Europeans. But they have their own Japhetic nation. They have their own name. Noah had 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. They all think we are Hamites, coming out of Canaan. They think we have the curse of Canaan, right? Because of this slavery and stuff. That's a lie. We don't have the curse of Canaan. We have the curse of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We got the curse of Israel for not listening to the commandments. We're going to show you that. We're going to show you that Jamaica. We want you to leave here and know them tears are going to be wiped away because you know you're an Israelite.
That's right.
It is heartwarming to know that our people who didn't listen, it made me cry as well. Our people were stupid.
That's right.
People don't want to learn. There's a book in the Bible called Lamentations, meaning we need to lament certain times. We need to cry. All right, but we're going to show you that the tears can be wiped away when we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
No, just go away. Just go away. Go on. Just go away. Go away.
What do you want?
Yeah, we're speaking the Bible, man. Go away. Go away.
What did you want?
I was talking about Ham, Shem, Japheth, Canaanites.
Deuteronomy 20:28.
Psalms 141 verse 5. Let the righteous smite me, it shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me, it shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities.
We'll pray for you, sister.
That's right.
Alright? Because you want the righteous ones, the ones that want to turn to this truth, the ones that want to know who they are, their heritage. Those are the ones that you want to tell you, rebuke in love. Because like we got before, there's a person that will take counsel with you, but they're in a counsel with, look at this guy. No, not in the church. They do that stuff, man. You'll take counsel with the church and the sisters, but yet they'll go tell the other sisters about your downfalls, man. You know this girl should not even wash herself. She got our daughter. And she's going through hard times. She just lost her work. She lost her bills. Her baby father now has left for another woman. She's going through some hard times, troubles. She was relying and leaning on this man. He don't want to, you know what I mean? She's got to be strong, independent woman and look after the youth then now. And you going to the church for what? Reconciliation. But they're not reconciling you. They don't even want to rebuke you and tell you to wash yourself. They'll let you just stink and go around with other people. And whisper, I see how she stink. You know what I mean? The church is damn wicked, man. Everything I know about that church is damn stupidness, man. Alright? They say come as you are, and when the woman comes in with the hot pants on, she says, see how she are just like a slut. Wait, you just said come as you are, man. Now she just like a, you get me? Bare hypocrites in the church, man. A lot of hypocrites in the church. Alright, let's Deuteronomy 28 and 15. So this is where we get it from. Alright, it's because it's a curse on Israel. All the families of the earth, you don't know them. We have been in this condition because we never listen to the Most High. We're going to show you.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So there's a curse. Hearken is Old English, so you know that already. If you don't listen, you're going to feel. So we're going to go through what we felt. Not as the curse of the Canaanites, but the curse of the Israelites. Not the curse of the Ethiopians, the curse of the Israelites. Alright?
That's right. Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Cursed are we in the city. Who lives in the ghettos of the cities? In the estates. Alright? In the flats. We live in the state in the what? London, right? You got Kilburn. You got Housden, you got Wembleys, you got Brixtons, you got Peckhams, right? We got Hackneys, we got Tottenhams, yeah, we got Broadwater Farms in there. Right? We got these damn estates and these ghettos, man. We got Twyford, Ida, Tiverton, Fairy Lane, Northumberland Park. You know what I mean? We don't live in the damn nice, Church Street, Lawrence Road. We don't live on them roads. Or we could give it, you know what I mean? But it's a ghetto, right? And the word ghetto, if you ever look it up in the dictionary, it means where the Jews dwell. That's what ghetto literally means in the dictionary. Who's got a phone? Yeah, get it out. Let's show the sister. Let's edify her. The word ghetto itself means something. Every word has a meaning. You understand? You gotta get the name and the meaning and the definition of the word, or the etymology of the word. Let's show her. Ghetto. And we got Google now, innit? We got phones, internet. Hey sister, she knows. Hey sister, you know you're an Israelite. We see you up here talking with the brothers. Alright? I hope you're not working on the Sabbath. Right? Where's your hair, your woolly hair? We talk to you all the time. You got your dress and that. Zip that up. You know you should be wearing a dress.
I'm too blessed to be stressed.
No, we're talking about a dress, not stress. It's a stress not seeing our sister in a dress.
That's right.
Go on, read. Anyway, look, sister, you might not have known this. Let's read this. This is Google, right?
Okay, ghetto, a part of a city, especially the slums areas occupied by the minority group or groups. Historical, the Jew quarters in the city.
The what?
The Jew quarters in a city.
The Jew quarters in the city. The ghetto. Those people don't live in the ghettos,
That's
man.
right.
The Jewish people live in the damn where? Amongst the stars, man. They live in the damn Hollywood, man.
That's right.
Or damn Finchley, yeah.
That's right.
Or they got them Stamford Hill over there with their 3-4 stories high, built 2 houses, attached houses.
That's right.
They don't live in the damn estates and the flats. And the ghettos is where the Jews dwell. Alright? Go and read this.
Verse 16, Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
In your job. Who's that? These are just 2 curses. There's so many more. We're reading just 2 of them.
Teach, King,
Alright,
teach.
let's go.
Come on. Verse 17, cursed shall thy basket and thy store.
That's why we gotta go Lidl's. Or we gotta go to the Poundlands, man. Cursed shall that be. We don't go M&S or Waitrose. We go to the Poundlands or the Lidl's, man.
That's right.
Alright, go on.
Come on. Verse 18. Yeah.
And not just that, curse that basket. Why? Because we have to buy everything from our oppressors.
That's right.
We don't make it ourselves. Everything we buy and it's in a plastic bag. You don't plant and vegetate your own things, your own crops.
Have our own
You ain't
supplies.
got your own lands. Have you? Why? Because everything we use, we do it because we are not listening to the Lord's commandments and the Lord's statutes. The damn weaving our head, man.
That's right.
Yo, listen to love. This is love here. Listen to it, man. Stop chat with your madness, man. Listen, man. You're not dealing with love, bro. You want the microphone? No, bro. You don't need the microphone.
We can talk loud. I'll turn up the mic. Give her a flyer.
Yeah, go.
Let me clear something up. We're definitely an Israelite in the Bible. Yeah. Does it mean we're descendants of Ham? No. Look, read that again. Give me the Exodus. Give me Exodus. We just read it already. And secondly, we're going to read it that one first. No, we're going to read it this first one. Go on.
This is the book of Exodus 3 and verse 6.
Wait, we got to get this on the side.
Exodus 3 and verse 6. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob.
Alright, so these people are not the what you said, the Hamites. They're not Hamitic. Abraham comes from the Shemites. Alright?
Yeah, stand on this side. Control.
Alright, look, you see that? Shem. Alright?
Abraham and Isaac and Jacob come out of Shem. And Ham, that's Ham's son.
Alright, so look, get this.
What about as people get mixed up?
Alright, as people get mixed up, you are who your father is. Hold it. Alright, go on. So look, read this up, bro.
Yeah?
Ham. This is in the Bible dictionary, okay?
Yeah,
It's alright, that's it.
Yeah. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Not the what?
Not the Negroes.
Are you a Negro, bro? This is in the Bible dictionary, you know?
Real talk, man.
This is in the Bible dictionary, man. Alright, not the Negroes.
But the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites.
Those are Hamites. So look,
Right.
these are the Jew. This is the Jew. This is the Ham, the Nilotic people.
These days, they're one and the same, though.
They're not. They're different. Give me that in Exodus 11 and
For
7.
real, though.
They're for real, bro.
Because Bantu people are they're
Bantu,
all across Africa.
what it is, they could have mixed really well and dwelled with them, but there's always the Romans 8 and 16. Right?
What did you want? Exodus.
I got it. This is the book of Exodus.
This is the book of Exodus 11 and verse 7, and it reads, "But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how the Lord doth put a difference."
What does he do?
The Lord doth
put a difference
between the Egyptians and Israel.
Oh, the Hamites and the Shemites, there's a big difference, bro. Hamites are basically mainly, but there is other tribes that live in the west coast as well that are not Bantu, which is. But not all the West Africans are Bantu. That's what we're trying to get. So like it is predominantly the Yoruba, the Bantu, the Igbos, the Ashanti Akans, all the Akans basically. Bantu is just a Western name, but they are called the Akans. All the Akans. No, that's not just Ghanaian. It's the original Akans are the original ones that came out from Israel into West Africa.
So Hamites are not cursed and sent to the Israelites.
Hamites are not the Israelites. The Israelites go through them. If you read them curses, the Hamites don't fit them curses because read it. Let's go back to the curses. Go back to the curses because Ethiopia is a Hamite, right? Cush is a Hamite, right? All right, let's get it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So look, the Ethiopians have never served their enemies, bro. They're very proud that they haven't been conquered. You go to a Rasta man, they'll tell you Ethiopia have never been conquered by none of them. All of them are dopey. That's what they're praised upon. Right? You hear that, innit? Rasta man say that, right?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
What book is this?
Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, and until he have destroyed thee.
Bro, the Ethiopians, last time I checked, the queen was bowing. The queen was bowing to hey, look, brothers, let's just hold order, yeah? We'll stop moving around, man. Yeah, look, everyone have their position. Alright? Look, what it is, read that again.
Yeah, so it says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
And they've got Amharic. Ethiopians, Hamitic people, they've got their language. We have been discontinued from our heritage. We speak in a tongue that the heathens gave us. We've got a name on us that the colonizer, the Caucasians gave us. Right? When you go to West India curry amongst Canary Wharf, there's an actual docks where we was brought in. Are you listening, King? There was a docks where we was brought in, and they was giving us documentations of names and put bonds on us by the Dutch company. They're called the West Virginia Company, all right? They were the Dutch, and they've got bonds on us with the British, and they hold the bonds on our names. That's why Barclays Bank, all of these banks, HSBC, they were funded, they were by serving labor for notes. They actually serve labor for pounds. Understand?
No disrespect, but I know this.
Okay, yeah, you know that. So,
I've been educated.
okay, so look, get verse 68.
My question is, what about those
So-
that are still in touch with our heritage?
Yeah, that doesn't matter because because it's still a curse. It's still a curse. Go to verse 68. Go to verse 41. 41. It's still a curse.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
So that's a curse of the ones that know who they are. You've got sons and daughters that are not speaking their language. You've got sons and daughters that were sold into banking systems. Understand? So there's still the curse of the Akans, of the Bantus. Alright, go. We got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And this never happened to Somalians. It never happened to Eritreans. It never happened to the damn Ethiopians. It never happened to no East Africans, because they don't even call themselves Africans. It's only West Africans that call themselves Africans, bro. They say, oh, I'm Eritrean, or I'm Rwandan, I'm Sudanese. They don't say I'm African. They know their heritage, they know their tribe. But we now, oh, well, I'm African. No, African is a so-called white man's name, all right, that took over Hannibal. Yeah? He went, yeah, Leo Scipio Africanus, the Punic Wars, he took over, and then them man there were destroyed. But they never went and destroyed Ethiopia. They never went on to them guys. Them guys, get me, helped. Them guys helped Leo Scipio Africanus. That's why the queen still bows down, well, the dead queen, bows down to the king of Ethiopia, man, in them times. Because they've got allegiances under what? The damn masonry, man. They're pyramid schemes. They're a part of the Africans are part of the masonry thing. They're the highest. He's got it on his chest. If you're the crescent, he's one of the highest ones up there. You know they got their crests on their badges and their emblem, all them badges. What do you think all them badges mean, fam? Illuminati or whatever they call it, man, or masonry, man. Them Africans are masons, man. Freemasons on the highest degree, man. Right? Read.
No. You don't want to get your next question.
Has that answered your question? This is how you identify the Israelite. Go verse 46.
Verse 46, Deuteronomy 28 and 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
This is what we're reading. This is a sign, alright? So like when you want to get to the train station, that's the sign to get to the underground. If you want a sign for the Israelites, read these curses, alright? And it can show you this is a generational thing, alright?
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
If you're ever wondering or pondering or want a sign, read these curses. It shows you that the West Africans, the Bantus or the Akans, and the so-called blacks, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we don't deal with the Hamites. The Lord put a difference between Egyptian and Israel. Did you get that? You got one? Romans 8 and 16, right? You got that? Right?
Romans chapter 8 verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
The Spirit. So what we read just now is spiritual. It's not a carnal thing. We know spiritually that we are the ones that are the first ones to get fired, the last ones to get hired, gunned down in the streets, so-called black on. We never even read the black on black crime one. There's eyes evil towards one another. Look, show you.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Wow, we need to be calm, bro. Man will walk by. When we first saw you, man's like, look, hope you don't try to chat to me, bro. But you realise, bro, we're all delicate, bro. When we grew up, we all wanted to chill and just roll with each other. We even want to love the other nations, bro. Like, come play with us and that. We got that spirit in us, bro. Alright? But then we realised we can't trust it. We can't trust it. Alright? But we got a tender and very delicate towards each other, right? We grow up now, man's not from man's block. What? You're from Hackney, cuz. What? You're from Edmonton, bro. What? Man are from the same block and they're fighting for each other. What? You stepped on man's cats, cuz. What you done? And what? You kids mad. You understand? It's carnal minded. Right, we're going.
His eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
That said domestic violence and single parent households just there, bro. In a nutshell. I mean, when we're using layman terms, we got to use the modern day term. This is old history. So that's saying domestic violence. And look at this. Turn around. Look at this, bro. Samson and Jezebel. Your locks are gonna get chopped off by the liner, bro. He looks like a flaming faggot as well, man. You look like a... Do you take it up the wrong sides? Bro, my man looks like an effeminate,
And you
man.
have to preach hatred.
We're not hatred, that's love, man.
Now, it's not your job to be doing
Yeah, it is, man.
Is it?
It is. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 6.
Teach.
It is our job, man. What do you think we're up here doing? Give me Ezekiel. Give me Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. Give me Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 9. Alright, again I want to get 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 15.
Hard.
Bro, you know what we're doing up here, bro? Come on, we read this, bro. It's like,
I'm asking a
yeah, okay, general question. This is what we need to do to our people, man. They think they know the Bible, they don't. The Christian pastor has been telling them to suck on my man's things, bro.
Right.
I love everyone, bro. We're not damn Christians up here, man. We're Israelites and we are
right.
against the Philistines,
That's right.
like David was,
That's
man.
right.
To hell with the other nations, blood.
That's right.
Alright, we're only here for our people. This ain't no Black Lives Matter movement, cuz. With the LGBTQ standing beside us,
That's
blood.
right.
You got it twisted up here, man.
100.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear this word out of my mouth, and give them warning from me.
So when the Most High comes to give warning, he's not going to say, oh, let me come and talk to you in lovey-dovey ways. He's bringing fire, man.
That's right.
He's bringing thermonuclear
right.
destruction, man.
That's right.
He's making Russia get upset with England. They're going to blow this place up.
That's right.
The Most High ain't here to talk to you with lovey-dovey words, man. He's going to talk to you by nukes, by fire.
That's right.
How did he talk to the time of Noah's time?
That's right.
He talked to them with a flood.
That's right.
He ain't talking to you with no sweet lovey-dovey words, fam. The
Bloody
prophets
hell.
come like in Jonah's time. He says you better repent or die.
That's right.
That's how all the prophets come. They come to give warning and sound the trumpet, so you are shook. So
right.
you are scared that
right.
he is the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and
right.
Jacob, man. He ain't the God of no play thing, bro. When they heard David is coming, they were running, blood. David's on his way, fam.
That's right.
The Chinese people were shivering. Oh God, that's the
That's
Israelites.
right. That's right.
That's what the Caucasians are going to be doing,
That's
man.
right.
But they're still going to try and fight. Do you understand? This when you came up to here, you saw men. You didn't see no effeminates going on the train station with damn Stacy, man. Or Sabrina the witch, man.
That's right.
Or Hermione, but you saw men up here, bro. Read.
Can I ask you something?
No, wait 1 second, because you got the spirit roused up. We've got to go through the verses now. We've got to go through the verses.
Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die.
What?
When I shall say to the wicked, thou shalt surely die. And thou givest him not warning,
So if we don't give him warning,
nor speaketh to warn him, the wicked, from these wicked ways.
so if we don't tell him, stop dealing with that damn so-called white girl, bruv. She's gonna destroy you. Give me Isaiah chapter 13. Isaiah chapter 13. Alright, go on.
Of his wicked ways, to save his life.
To do what?
Save his life.
What's saving his life, blood?
That's right.
You're letting him walk by, not telling him. You're putting him to death.
That's right.
So you're being, oh, you're gonna use love. You're being hateful, blood.
It's the reverse.
Yeah, it's the reverse. It's the reverse now. That's how the Most High sees it,
Yeah,
guys.
100.
The Lord sees it that you never told him to warn him from sins. You're wicked, blood. Read.
That's how the Most High
That's
sees
how the
it.
read the Bible, bro.
I do read it.
Alright, you jumped over this verse.
The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
And you want him to stay in his iniquities, bro. That's wrong. You are wrong.
I just think that,
Alright, read.
respectfully, yeah?
13
I'm not going to be able to change it.
Cry aloud.
Yeah, read.
This is Isaiah 13 and verse 15.
Start 14.
Isaiah 13 and verse 14. And it
Remember,
reads,
we're not reading our own verses. We went Ezekiel, fam.
That's right.
And now we're going to,
Prophets.
to Isaiah, fam. We're reading the prophets.
Isaiah 13 and verse 14. Yeah?
Go on.
And it shall be as the chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
And that's, in the old times, no one ain't gonna take up a sheep with blemish. They want a sheep that's all one of his color. Alright? That's just an olden Israelite custom. Listen, just keep listening. That's what it's gonna be like. That no one's gonna want to pick up that race, other race. Yeah.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
Because they answered it when you kept reading. Everyone's gonna turn to their own people. No one's gonna want to pick up that gem, Stacy, bro. Everyone's gonna turn to their own people.
And flee everyone to his own land.
Flee everyone to his own land. Give me Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Everyone's gonna flee to their own place, bro. Go on.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
If you're found join hands with the wicked, you're gonna be thrust through. Everyone that is found, alright, with the wicked shall be thrust through.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
And he's joined under that matrimony of his penis is going in her vagina, bro. They're joined together, bro, sexually, bro.
Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Behold,
Yeah, it's getting drastic now. It's getting drastic, bro. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 3. Go on.
This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather together, yea, gather together a nation not desired, before the decree brings forth, before the day of before the day pass as a chaff, before the furious anger of Yahweh cometh upon you, before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you.
Bro, you gotta gather together, and it doesn't say gather together with the other nations, bro. It says gather together, O nation that are not desired. These guys are desirable, man. Everyone, all women wanna have weave in their hair, fam. They're desired, fam. Do you think what they go and put locks? They get afros and start gluing afros to their hair? You see the Indian man? You see the Indian man getting afros on their hair? They're not, bro. Don't lie, bro. The Indian man, the Chinese man, they're not getting afros and sticking it on their heads, blood. They're not doing that, bro. No. That's a lie now, bro. I don't want to hear that. Show me. Go on Google, show me.
Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 minutes. Show me that Chinese men, and Indian men. Because remember, even men, is it Malcolm X? Remember they used to perm. What's his name? Cat Williams. Cat Williams and them, man. They perm their hair, right? Even our men are trying to look like damn white Caucasian men, man.
Brother, it's 2022.
Find it, bro. You 2 minutes are coming up, bro. You're taking long with the 2 minutes,
It's
bro.
not recognized,
Bro, please.
Alright, let me talk, though, because you've been talking a lot. You're not going to let me.
Well, look, the Bible's been talking, though.
Alright, respectfully, I agree.
Go on.
We do live in 2022. You have to recognize that blackness is now something that's envied by other races as well. Is that-
Brother, hear this, man. They speak lofty concerning our oppression. When we say that we've been put into slavery, they don't care about that stuff, man. They're like, get over it, man. That was all love, but now I've got my next door neighbour. I go to the pub with him. He's cool, man. We watch the game, man. We watch the footy, man. He's forgiven me. No, man. The Most High says it's going to be as a chase roll, man. Yeah, man. Culture vultures, man.
But that's what I was saying.
All praises, man. All praises to the Most High. He done what he said he was going to do. He found it, though. He done his thing. But even Jake, that you said before, is it a colour thing? It's not a colour thing. They could, some of them, no, but that's racist. That blackface is racist. But see some of, brother, hear this.
Sorry, go on.
Hear this. Give me Isaiah 11 and 11. Alright, what are you holding? Read that.
Give me Isaiah 11 and 11.
this is Deuteronomy.
Said, is it a black thing? It's not a black thing. It's not a black thing. We said the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You wouldn't even know that the Filipinos, they fit the curses, the same thing as our people. You understand? So, bro, it's not a black thing, bro. Yeah, they come from the indigenous people of slavery and persecution. Sorry, bro. Of the curses that we read. If the spirit has to bear witness that we read to you that we are the children of the Most High. Right?
This is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 3. neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
That's a curse. It's a sin to make marriages with them.
Yeah. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
What are they going to do?
That they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly.
And that's going to be the Most High's anger. He's upset. He's like, what? So if he's upset, do not we get upset? Yo, you're doing what the Most High don't like, bro. You're defiling your seed with the other nation. Keep it pure. Keep it among. That's the scriptures that says that in the book of Sirach. Keep our people together with our people. Where are people that are not desired? Her people, her dad's gonna see you bring him home. Now where's this nigger you got in the yard, bro? I beg you take that nigger out my house. Or your uncle comes, he's a real NF. He's like, wait, you got one of these lot. I hate damn Mondays. That's a little slogan, a proverb they use against monkey. They don't want to say monkeys, right? They say I hate Mondays. See, look, she knew it. She turned her head when I said I hate Mondays. She knew it.
So let me ask you.
That's a proverb, bro.
You know the world is changing, right? I think it's predicted by like 2070, 2090 or something. Everyone's going to be mixed race. That's what they say. So tell me.
No, bro. The Most High is not going to make everybody damn racist, bro. Because what we're doing is we're seeing the times come to pass, and it's high time to wake out of sleep. These judgments is happening on this earth, bro. And as long as there's Israelites like us up here, bro, that stand for the truth and keep with our people, there won't be mixed race people, whoever, bro.
That's right.
They're gonna get, if anything, they'll come back to the
Alright, let's talk facts.
shoot law, section,
Can I talk some
commandment.
facts real quick?
But you get that though.
I do get it.
If brown people are keeping these commandments, right, forever and
But
ever.
they're not, because it's-
No, but
it's
there are.
programmed
Look, you're
from-
witnessing, bro. You're witnessing.
Some of us have been
You're witnessing dark
programmed
brothers up here, bro.
not
If these
black
brothers
people.
think to themselves, they're like very darker than us, bro. If they say to themselves, brother says to himself, I'm never gonna go with that Caucasian woman.
Yeah.
You reckon they're gonna get mixed race? No. He's gonna tell his child not to do the same thing because he's gonna grow his children in the scriptures.
But there's enemies in dark places working against us, right?
Yeah,
So,
spirits in high places.
interracial
Yeah.
marriages, they're the biggest growing marriage in this.
We know, bro, because why?
So what is it?
Many are called and few are chosen. There's not
Right.
a lot of us that
That's
are gonna
right.
keep this.
What does it mean for the future?
And what it means for the future, that this place is going to get burnt up by thermonuclear destruction.
That's right.
And then it's going to, bro, that's coming. This word is going to, read this, bro, read this.
This is the book of Malachi 3 and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
The Most High ain't changing, man. The Most High says this is the same today, the same tomorrow. Yeah. The Bible, the Most High is the same today, the same tomorrow. Give me that Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 8. And I hope you notice, bro, everything you're saying, we're going for verses. I hope you notice, bro. We're not like the Christian church, bro. Not at all. We're not on this swing low, sweet chariots come to take us home and bring them with us.
No. Go to verse 7.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 7.
Go verse 6.
Yeah.
Verse 6. The voice says, cry. And he said, what shall I cry? All flesh is grass, and all the godliness, and all the goodliness thereof is as a flower of the field. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, because the spirit of Yahweh bloweth upon it. Surely the people is grass. The grass wither. The grass withereth, but the word of our power. The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our power shall stand forever.
Bro, the grass withereth, right? And that means the people die off, bro. People are gonna die. We know that, right? They're gonna go back to the dust that they came from. But at the same time, this word, when we go, the word's still gonna be here. So what we do is we teach our children to their generation and into their generation. Because what it is, we never had the Bible. We was discontinued from the Bible. So, like you said, your people, what are they from West Indies? Okay, so the West Africans, they never had the Bible. They lost their heritage, brother. They started to pray to golden stools. They started to make masks of bronzes. The Nigerians, the bronzes of Nigeria. Do you know about those, the masks? Do you know about the golden stools of Ghana?
Oh yeah, of course.
That anyone that sat on that, they'll say that gold came from heaven, right?
My question.
Do you know that history?
Yeah, I do.
So look, this is idol
The
worship.
Bible before that. I thought that the Bible came after that. Respectfully.
The Bible came after the golden stool.
I thought indigenous traditions.
Bro, this tells you back from Adam. Sorry to cut you. This goes back from Adam, bro. So that golden stool was here before Adam. Huh?
When was the Bible written?
The Bible was given to us in Hebrew, brother. When was the Hebrew writings written, bro? The Hebrew writing comes before Aramaic. Hebrew writing comes before all writings. Because Adam was the first one to speak Hebrew, and he gave it to who? Noah. And then Noah gave it to who? Shem. And then Shem gave it to who? Abraham. And you see that genealogy of inheritance. That inheritance is also the knowledge and the school of university. So our schooling comes right up from Adam. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ya, ha. Yeah, all of our Hebrew dialect, it comes from Adam. Ah means Aleph, means the ox. Ba means the tent. Adam had a tent. Ba, ga. Ga means camel. Gamal. Da. Right? Door. Alright? So all of these in the Hebrew, the pictorial is actually something. When Adam saw it, he says that is Ah. Right? For Aleph, for the ox. It has a meaning. Za, it means the weapon or the plow that he used. So when it says Cain killed Abel with the Zat. With the Zayan, with the weapon. So we know Hebrew, bro. Look, you actually got it on us, bro. Look, we studied the read and write the Hebrew. This thing that we have, it goes right back from Adam. You understand that? Okay, cool. So what? Let's get this, bro. You remember we said, why? Do you want to go back to the judging thing? Because we still got the verses on it. You done with it?
I know the judges.
All right, give me. There's a book called Judges. You know that, right?
Yeah.
There's a book called Judges. Yeah.
Is that in a different version of
The Bible. In the Bible, there's a book called Judges.
Is that in the New Testament Bible?
No. It's in the Old Testament, bro.
Right.
There's a book called there. Look, Judges. You said, why are we judging the people? There's a book literally called Judges, where you find Samson, and his dad told him, let's get the book of Judges. The guy says, why are we judging the guy? In the book of Judges, his dad said, what are you doing, man? Give me Judges chapter 14. That's brilliant, man. That's amazing. He says don't judge, let's use Judges to show we can judge the people, man.
That's right.
Hey brother, you're an Israelite of the Bible, right?
That's right.
You're an Israelite. Fear the Most High, alright? Alright?
Right.
Our God is the God of Abraham. He's Spanish.
No, he's Cameroonian.
Okay, yeah, Cameroonian, yes. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's coming to save the Israelites,
Right.
the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Alright? Yes, the original, yes, Yahweh Shai is his name. Yahweh, not Yahushua, no. Yahweh Shai. And the son and the father's name is Yahweh. We got the Hebrew here on the brother. You see the Hebrew writings? We're going to give your brother 2 flyers, alright? And I hope you read that, King, yeah? One for you, one for him, okay? You're going to get some flyers, bro. Come read this. Judges 14. And it says, if they're not fathers, yeah, that's 3.
This is Judges 14 and verse 3. Then his father and his mother said unto him, is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren or among my people that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines? Get here, and Samson said unto his father, get me for her, for she pleaseth me well.
See that? Samson's dad said, yo, why do you want to go take, look, he just logged off, bro. That's cool, yeah. But Samson's dad said, yo, why are you dealing with them gal there, bro?
That's right.
They're a gal from amongst our tribes. The tribes of Israel, man. That's in the, what book is this? The book
Judges 14 and verse 3.
Judges, bro. So when we say, can we judge the guy, the book of Judges is literally judging him, bro. We will just read this to him. Get me 1 Corinthians chapter. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
We're going to read you these two and then give me 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 15.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 1. Dare any of you having matters against another go to the law before the unjust?
So look, that's what we done. If any of us have a matter, we ain't saying, bro, those jeans are too tight or that jacket's too long. That's not in the laws. You know what I mean? That's not a law to say, bro, what are you doing? We got to go to the law. The law, we read it, Deuteronomy 7 and 3. Don't go into the mix your seed to the other nations. So we use the law. If any of you have a matter, let's go unto the law. Why? To take him out of the wickedness. That Ezekiel said, remember? Go on.
And not before the saints. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
Do you know who the saints are? We've got to go find the saints. Give me the Psalms 100 and 148 and verse 14. So now we need to say, do you not know that the saints shall judge the world?
When they say saints, they're not talking about St. Paul.
You see what I'm trying to say, bro? That's what you'll think, that those are some Catholic guys.
I don't.
Yeah, we don't read, obviously, yeah, but that's what the world will say when they read that. Oh, the saints. So they're thinking some little babies in nappies and that, with the wings and that. They're the saints and that, bro. Madness. Go and read this. Saint Lucy, Saint Kitts. You know what I mean? Vincent and that.
Who were the saints?
We're going to show you the saints.
Psalms 148 verse 14. He also exalteth the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
Who are the saints?
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel. Yasha Allah. We are the saints, bro. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Negroes.
right.
We are the saints.